Ever picture yourself zooming past gas stations? A forgotten relic of the past? Electric vehicles are on a roll, but can they truly replace the trusty gasoline engine? Ford's CEO Jim Farley thinks so. In a recent interview, he argues that electric vehicles offer not just environmental benefits, but a whole new driving experience. So, are electric cars ready for the everyday driver, or are there roadblocks ahead? Let's understand. Chapter 1: Gas Stations and the Rearview Mirror. Remember the days when a road trip meant meticulously plotting your route around gas stations? For many, filling up the tank was an unwelcoming interruption to the journey. However, a new era of transportation is on the horizon, one that threatens to relegate gas stations to the status of dusty relics. Electric vehicles are rapidly growing in popularity, and they're not just a niche product for eco-conscious enthusiasts anymore. The rise of EVs is being driven by a confluence of factors. Climate change concerns are at an all-time high, and consumers are increasingly looking for ways to reduce their carbon footprint. Transportation is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, so EVs offer a compelling solution. Governments around the world are also starting to take action, with many countries offering tax breaks and other incentives for EV purchases. Beyond environmental benefits, EVs are simply becoming more attractive options for drivers. Battery technology is improving, offering greater range and shorter charging times. Major car manufacturers are pouring resources into developing sleek, stylish EVs that compete head-to-head with traditional gasoline-powered vehicles in terms of performance and comfort. The initial trickle of EVs on the road has become a steady stream. And it's not hard to imagine a future where electric cars are the norm, not the exception. This shift isn't just about a change in consumer preference, it has the potential to reshape entire industries. The dominance of the internal combustion engine, a technology that has been around for over a century, could be nearing its end. This has enormous implications for oil companies, car manufacturers, and even the electricity grid. The electric vehicle revolution is upon us, and it's set to have a major impact on the way we travel. Chapter 2: Beyond Emissions. Forget the sluggish acceleration that leaves you yearning for more when merging onto the highway. Electric vehicles boast instant torque, the technical term for pulling power. This translates to a thrilling surge of power the moment you press down on the pedal, pushing you back in your seat and propelling you forward effortlessly. Imagine zipping off the line at a traffic light, leaving gas-powered cars in the dust. This exhilarating experience is thanks to the way electric motors work. Unlike gasoline engines that need to build revs to generate power, electric motors deliver maximum torque right from the start. Furthermore, EVs eliminate the need to juggle gears, providing a smooth and uninterrupted flow of power. But that's not all. EVs also boast a unique feature called regenerative braking. Unlike traditional brakes that convert your car's momentum into heat, regenerative braking captures that energy and feeds it back into the battery, effectively topping up your juice as you slow down. This means increased efficiency and potentially extended range. It's like getting a little reward for coming to a stop sign. Free energy! In simpler terms, regenerative braking is like having a tiny generator kicking every time you hit the brakes, putting some of that used energy back into your battery for later use. While it won't magically double your driving range, it can help add some extra miles and make your overall driving experience more efficient. Chapter number 3: Range Anxiety. A hurdle or a myth? The average American drives less than 40 miles per day, which falls well within the capabilities of most modern EVs. Today's electric cars boast a range of around 250 to 300 miles on a single charge, easily covering daily commutes and errands. Even for longer trips, consider this. How often do you drive non-stop for 300 miles? Most road trips involve breaks for meals, gas fill-ups for now, and stretching your legs. With a strategically planned charging stop during these breaks, even long distances become manageable with an EV. However, range anxiety isn't entirely unfounded. Factors like extreme weather conditions, aggressive driving styles, and additional cargo weight can all slightly reduce your EV's range. but most newer models come equipped with trip calculators that take these factors into account, giving you a more realistic range estimate based on your driving habits and planned route. Many navigation apps now factor in charging station locations, helping you plan your trip with confidence. Ultimately, range anxiety is a valid concern, but for most everyday driving scenarios, it is a manageable one. With careful planning and the increasing availability of charging stations, electric vehicles can conquer the road trip just as easily as they handle your daily commute. Chapter number 4: Filling up on the fly. Charging anxiety, the worry about running out of power before reaching a charging station. While Farley downplays this concern for everyday driving, access to charging infrastructure remains a significant hurdle for wider EV adoption. The good news? The landscape is changing. As of July 2024, there are over 130,000 public charging stations across the US, with a steady increase every month. However, distribution is uneven. Major cities tend to have a denser network, while rural areas might have sparse coverage. This can be a concern for long road trips, especially if you're unfamiliar with charging station locations. Thankfully, technology is coming to the rescue. Many EVs now come equipped with built-in navigation systems that locate charging stations along your route and even estimate how much time you'll need to spend plugged in to reach your destination. Several smartphone apps allow you to search for charging stations, check their availability in real time, and even plan your route accordingly. The holy grail for many drivers is fast charging. Unlike a typical gas station fill-up that takes just a few minutes, Level 3 DC fast chargers can replenish a significant portion of your battery in under 30 minutes. Perfect for a quick top-up during a long journey, huh? However, these chargers are still less prevalent than Level 2 chargers, which typically take a few hours for a full charge. Building a robust nationwide charging infrastructure requires a multi-pronged approach. Chapter 5: Cost concerns. The upfront cost of electric vehicles can be a major hurdle for potential buyers. Compared to their gasoline-powered counterparts, EVs often carry a heftier price tag. This can be a significant barrier, especially for budget-conscious consumers. So, are EVs destined to remain a luxury item for the wealthy, or are they becoming more accessible to the average driver? The answer isn't a simple yes or no. The cost equation for EVs involves several factors. Sure, the initial purchase price can be higher, however, there are long-term savings to consider. Unlike gasoline vehicles, EVs require significantly less maintenance. They also don't need regular oil changes, spark plug replacements, or other routine upkeep that gasoline engines demand. This translates to hundreds, even thousands of dollars saved over the lifespan of the vehicle. Furthermore, when it comes to fueling your car, electricity is generally cheaper than gasoline. Chapter 6: Beyond Ford. Ford may be bullish on EVs, but they're certainly not alone on the electric highway. Traditional car giants like General Motors, Toyota, and Nissan are all investing heavily in EV development. Looking ahead, the future of EVs is bright. Battery technology is constantly improving, with promises of longer ranges and faster charging times. While Ford is a major player in the race, the EV landscape is far from a one-horse town. With established manufacturers, innovative startups, and government support, the future of electric vehicles is electrifying. So, what are your thoughts on the future of EVs? Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more updates on the electric revolution.